Assalamualaikum. I'm Hashmi and I'm your maths tutor for the Intermediate Math Part 1 series. In this series, you will learn math in an easy way. So, welcome to our channel. So, let's start with the very first topic, which is real numbers. So, before going to start the real numbers, you must know about the number system. So, here the number system is. So, number system can be categorized in two numbers. Okay, one is the real number and the second one is complex number. We also name them as imaginary number. So it's real numbers. So here I am going to explain the real numbers because our first topic is about the real numbers. So I am giving you a very simple definition for the real numbers. So the real number is the numbers which you can plot on the real line. Okay, so the number line. As you all know the number line. So here we have positive numbers on the right side of the zeros and the negative numbers on the left side of the zeros. Okay, so any number which we can plot on the number line is called the real number. It's simplest definition for you. You hear a lot of complicated definitions for the real number, but here is the simplest one, and all you need to know about the number line. So you must know about the where the positive numbers are and where the negative numbers are. So the right on the zeros we have positive numbers, and left on zeros we have negative numbers. Okay, so all the numbers which we can plot on the number line is called the real numbers. So let's I'm giving you some example over here. So it's better to understand what the real numbers and what is the number line over here. So let's say minus 3. Yes, it is plotted over here. Okay, so minus 3 is a real number. Okay, now let's say about the 0.5. Yes, it is going to be plotted on this number line somewhat here. Now look at another point, which is square root of 2, and its value is 1.414, and it is continuing value. Okay, so it is repeating value. Yes, we can plot this number on a number line, and we call these numbers as non-terminating numbers because it is going to be continued. Okay, so the digits after the decimal point is not going to be n, so we can say that these numbers are non-terminating numbers. Okay, and these type of number we can also plot on the number line. So we are going to plot over the number line. So it's somewhere here, it's 1.44 near about this. So I'm going to plot over here. Yes, so number square root of 2 is also a real number. 0.5 is also a real number. And one more example, we have a unique number which is called pi. And yes, we have value for pi which is 3.1459, and it is also is non-terminating number over here. Yes, it's non-terminating decimal. So yes, we can plot this number also over here. Okay, so 3.14. That is the simplest definition for the real number is any number which we can plot on this in this number line. You can call this real number. Okay, let's talk about some categories about the decimal numbers which are terminating decimal. So first one is terminating decimal. So one of the examples for the terminating is 0.375. So now look at this. After point we have some 3 digits and it will end at this point. Okay, so the number 5 is the last number for this decimal, and the other one is non-terminating recurring decimal. As the name shows, non-terminating, it is not going to an end. So we have an example over here. It's 0.66 and So look at this. 6 are not going to be n, and it is going to repeat after some interval. Okay, so it is called non-terminating recurring decimal, mean number is going to be repeat. So 6 is going to be repeat. Okay, and the third category is non-terminating non-recurring numbers. Non-terminating. So we have an example over here for non-terminating. It's mean we have if I'm going to take square root of 2, if its value is 1.414. And now look at this. Non-terminating means it is not going to be an end. Okay, it is going to repeat after some interval. Non-recurring means you have to look at these points. These are not same. Okay, so they are going to repeat after some interval. So these numbers are called non-recurring because there is no specific pattern for repeat than any number. So here we have three categories about the decimal. Number one is terminating decimal, second one is non-terminating decimal, non-terminating and recurring decimal, and the third category is non-terminating non-recurring decimals. Okay, so these two categories collectively will give us the rational numbers, and this only non-terminating and non-recurring will give us irrational number. So we have another definition for rational number and irrational number. So in case of decimal, if the number is terminating decimal or the non-terminating recurring decimal, so it will fall in the category of the rational number. So if we have non-terminating and non-recurring decimal, so it will call as irrational number. So from here we have another definition for the real number is if we are going to add or take a union for the rational numbers and irrational number, it will give you the real number. So it will give you the real number. Okay, so we have another definition for the real number is rational number and irrational number will give you a real number. For the next video, I am going to explain other categories for the real number. So hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you have any confusion, you can ask me, and see you next time. Thank you.